Good afternoon everyone and welcome to a new video on the channel. It's Tuesday 17th of May 2022 and last week you may recall that I arrived at Wynyard Village expecting to see their game against Bolton AFC, only to find there was no football at all. But tonight I'm going back there for attempt number 2 for their game against Bishop Auckland development side in the semi-final of the Subsidiary Cup. So here I'm Billingham, walking to Northfield Academy, which is where the game is taking place tonight. Wynyard finished 4th in the Wynyard League 2nd Division at the end of this season, while Bishop's development side were 4th in the Wynyard League 3rd Division. I don't really know a great deal about this tournament, to tell you the truth, but what I do know is I'm here tonight and I should be at the other semi-final, which is taking place next week between Wearmouth Colliery Welfare and Riot Colliery Welfare's under 23s. So yeah, interested to find out about it really. Obviously, as I mentioned, I came here last week but to no football. Thankfully that it doesn't look like that's going to be the case this time, and hopefully that week's delay to see a game here can be worth the wait. But anyway, let's head to Northfield Academy and find out how it all unfolds. So Wynyard are here and warming up, but no sign of Bishop just yet. Even so, still a bit more optimistic about this going ahead than it was last week, although saying that Wynyard were rightfully awarded the result in that, so that's why they find themselves here tonight. So here come Bishop, and we are going to get a game tonight, which is the main thing. So, looks as though we're just about ready for kick-off. And we're underway. Here we go. Oh!
We didn't see who came inside in the fight to you.
Oh! Oh! Well, that's probably a May goal of the month sorted out. Which year was that? Oh, it's gone in! Oh, there's controversy here. What's going on here?
Yeah, he's good. He's giving it. But you have to be winning.
You don't get this kind of drama on Sky Sports. And it's not been given.
What? No way. He's blowing that, hasn't he? You should tell him.
Oh, he's still at it.
Hang on, man. Imagine complaining now.
So I know it's extremely rare that I do this part of the video after the game's finished, but at half time it was Wynyard Village 0, the Bishop Auckland development side 1, and the reason I'm doing it now is because I really didn't get a chance to do a semi-decent one at half-time because obviously with the controversy surrounding the disallowed goal, I was getting absolutely swamped by players and club officials from Bishop's once they realised that I had the video evidence, and at that point they started screaming over to the referee that that there was video evidence, and then the referee decided to call me over and to let him have a look at it, and and once he'd seen it, he admitted to me that he had made a mistake, but obviously because he'd blown for half time and half was over, then that he couldn't have gone back and changed it, and it just makes you wonder if the Bishop's players had realised that I had that footage while the half was still going on, that I could have potentially been the first ever use of VAR at grassroots level. Anyway, in terms of the half itself, you've got to say Bishop's definitely were the better team, and the goal that did count was an absolute beauty. Wynyard were largely ineffective, but of course there were 45 minutes ago. Wynyard are the high league team. How did the second half pan out, and would there be any more drama? I think that one counts. They're in. No.
He doesn't have that goal. Who's talking to you? Who's talking?
Oh! Oh!
Goal. 10.
Chance.
Goal.
Game on.
Oh, Red!
What do you say?
Red! Red, very sure, Red! That's not done,
If he ever showed his face in the town where I went to primary school, he got
Oh! What's it? Oh!
It's in! Can you believe this? It'll be controversial for sure if Wynyard go on and win this game, but there you go. So we're into the last minute of what has been a truly extraordinary game of football.
Oh, keep it cool. Wow, we had everything go.
Oh!
That's it!
Oh my God!
Wow!
Oh, they're gonna run over now, yeah.
Oh, it's in! Unbelievable.
That's exactly what you said.
Absolutely unbelievable. And I tell you what, there are going to be inquests from Bishop's about this, I'm telling you now. Have you ever seen anything like this? And they brought that keeper on, maybe specifically for penalties as well. Absolute gut for Bishop's, that. They're going to get forward.
Go on.
Get up, Tom, get up! Keep getting this, we can't get wide! Tight! Fucking tight! That's all, do it! Get out!
One ball!
It's blown for full time, and Wynyard are into the final. Absolute gut of that for Bishop's. I cannot believe what I've just seen there.
Why can't I say there's a complaint going in there?
Full time, Wynyard Village 3, the Bishop Auckland development side 2. Forget the Premier League, forget the Champions League, forget the World Cup and the Euros, the Wynyard League Subsidiary Cup. That's where you find the real drama. Honestly, I cannot believe what I've seen there tonight. I mean, I obviously touched upon the upon the disallowed goal incident enough during the half-time review, and and that second half it just felt inevitable. Even when Bishops did get that 2-0 lead, that Wynyard were going to turn it around. And to be fair to Wynyard, like the last 15-20 minutes, they really did come on strong, and all of their goals were perfectly legit. So I think if that goal, that disallowed, the infamous disallowed goal had stood, probably would have, you could have said it probably would have finished 3-3, but then again, goals do change games. I think Wynyard got back into it, 18 minutes left or something like that, and at that point it had the feeling that if Wynyard would find an equaliser, then they'd probably go on and win, but if Bishops got the next goal, then it would kill the game off, and it was Wynyard that got the equaliser, and from there it felt like there was only ever going to be one winner. It even got to the point where Bishops made a substitution of the goalkeeper. Brought the new keeper on, I presume, in readiness for the penalty shootout, but in added time, Wynyard hit the post, then from a set piece have gone and found a winner, and cue wild scenes at the end. So it's very cliche that when people say, "Oh, never seen anything like that before," and the chances are I probably have, but I really, honestly and truly cannot remember seeing anything as controversial and as dramatic as that. And it is now Wynyard that will go into the final, and have to wait until next week to find out who their opponents are. Then the final itself will be on Saturday the 28th. I mentioned earlier in the video that I'll probably be going to the second semi-final, but there is also a chance that I could be at Halifax against Chesterfield in the National League playoffs next Tuesday, so that might not happen, but we'll just have to wait and see. But either way, that tonight is certainly not a game that I will forget in a hurry. I mean, it's just, what a crazy month this has been. Obviously, Gateshead won the league, and just as I got over all the hype and excitement that the Switzerland trip came along, and just as I got over the hype and drama that, you have that tonight. So who knows what's next. But anyway, that is that for this video. I'll be back tomorrow night with a cup final in the Northern Lions. I'm not entirely sure what the name is off the top of my head, but it is between AFC Burden and New Fordley and Stobblewood Welfare, and it's being played at West Allotment Celtic. So until then, take care, and I will see you later.